Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Derek Martinez. An opening day event was held on Thursday to commemorate the opening of the Luzerne County offices at Hazleton City Hall. Staff from various offices, including the Register of Wills, Recorder of Deeds, Treasurers, and other offices, were at the event to celebrate the big opening. We spoke to Luzerne County Manager Ramilda Crocomo to get her thoughts on the grand opening of the offices in Hazleton.
It was a goal of mine when I started in May of 2023, and the fact that we're opening these offices here today is a project that we completed. We completed it in a very short period of time, and it means a lot, not just for the people of the southern part of the county, but the entire county as well.
Crocomo also told us how the idea for the county offices in Hazleton came about.
This came about, actually, I was approached by individuals when I first started in May that they wanted to be able to get their gun permits here in Hazleton. And it really just started out with the idea of having the sheriff's office here, and maybe I would have an office here. And then Jen Pecor and I met with the mayor, and it blossomed into having all of our row offices here and other offices, administrative offices here in the city of Hazleton.
The project required cooperation between the city of Hazleton and Luzerne County, and Crocomo was happy to tell us that the process has gone smoothly.
It was seamless. The mayor and his staff were extremely helpful, and we hope to use this as a template and a blueprint to work with other municipalities for joint programs. We are committed to make sure that our cities and our municipalities are strong, because stronger cities and stronger municipalities makes a stronger Luzerne County.
City Councilman Tommy Bruno was also in attendance at the event, and he provided his perspective on the partnership with Luzerne County.
It appears to have gone very well. I've even come in and checked out all the offices when they opened up, and everybody seems happy, and they're doing their jobs great.
These services will now be offered closer to home for the people of Hazleton, which Bruno said is very important.
It's valuable because we are part of the county, and sometimes we just didn't feel like we were a part. We were a part when it came time to pay taxes, but to have services here for us to use in where we live instead of having to travel makes it very valuable to us.
The county offices celebrated their grand opening on Thursday, March 21st at 1 p.m. State police are searching for a Monroe County woman who has been reported missing. According to troopers, Pamela Meichin last contacted her family on Friday, March 15th. Officials say Meichin is known to frequent Main Street in Stroudsburg and to stay in hotels, motels, and houses of worship in the area. Meichin is described by troopers as 5 feet 3 inches tall and 150 pounds. She was last seen wearing a yellow shirt and a black blazer jacket. Officials say she was also carrying a blue purse. According to troopers, Meichin suffers from medical conditions that require she take medication. Anyone with information regarding Meichin's whereabouts is asked to contact Pennsylvania State Police in Stroudsburg at 570-619-6800 or to call 911. Multiple fire companies responded to a house fire in Stroudsburg on Thursday. Crews were called to the scene of the Cherry Valley home around 2 p.m. When they arrived, officials say the home was engulfed in flames originating from the garage. All residents and pets in the home were able to evacuate safely. The cause of the fire is still under investigation by the Pennsylvania State Police Fire Marshal. State police in Frackville are attempting to identify a woman who was caught on camera disconnecting the security system of a home. Troopers say the woman entered the Girardville home located in the 200 block of West Main Street over the weekend and disconnected a security camera. State police responded to the scene on Sunday, March 17th for a report of criminal mischief. According to investigators, the woman had entered the home illegally around 12:30 a.m. and disconnected the security camera on the way out. Troopers say the woman was then seen getting into the passenger side of a white sedan. Anyone with information regarding the incident is asked to contact the Frackville Barracks at 570-874-5300. A man from New Jersey has been charged with retail theft from the Pocono Premium Outlets. According to police, officers responded to the express outlet at the Pocono Premium Outlets on December 27th for a report of shoplifting. The manager of the store told police that 2 Hispanic males had concealed and stolen multiple clothing items valued at $3,500. Officers say the males fled the scene in a Honda CR-V with a New Jersey license plate. Through further investigation, and with assistance from the Paterson, New Jersey Police Department, officers were able to identify Wally Aguirre Cespedes as the driver of the vehicle on the day of the theft. When questioned by police, officers say Cespedes admitted to the theft and was taken into custody. Cespedes has been charged with felony counts of retail theft and receiving stolen property in connection with the incident. He was arraigned and released on $10,000 unsecured bail. Wilkes-Barre Township Police are asking the public for help in identifying a suspect they say stuffed his sweatpants and backpack with stolen Funko Pops. According to police, the theft occurred on March 3rd at the Wilkes-Barre Township Target. Police said the suspect entered the store and loaded his backpack and sweatpants with Funko Pops before leaving the store without paying. Anyone with information regarding the theft is asked to contact the Wilkes-Barre Township Police Department by calling 570-208-4635, extension 363. A man has been charged with trespassing after he was found in a condemned building. Bloomsburg police say Stephen Altieri gained entry to a condemned apartment building on West 1st Street on March 22nd and was found inside by police. According to officials, Altieri had been previously informed that he was not to enter the building, which was marked as condemned. Altieri was taken into custody and has been charged with 1 count of criminal trespass and 1 count of defiant trespass. Altieri was transported to the Columbia County Prison where he is awaiting arraignment. Coming up on WYLN News, the Hazleton Art League hosts their Celebrate Big for the Arts fundraiser. Plus, the Hazleton City Police Department looks to give away dresses collected during their prom dress drive. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Andy and tomorrow it's going to be snowing.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. The great drama of salvation unfolds for us in several acts during Holy Week at Christ Lutheran Church in Hazleton. Catch all or part of the play at Christ Lutheran Church, 210 West Green Street in Hazleton. We'd love to welcome you. Come as you are. God loves you, and so do we. Visit our website and see stream services online. Watch the rebroadcast of the Sunday service that evening at 6 p.m. on WYLN TV. For more information, call us at 570-454-3542.
Welcome back to WYLN News. A man is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. Dennis Kibler is wanted on charges of statutory sexual assault, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, unlawful contact with a minor, aggravated indecent assault, and corruption of minors. He is known to have ties to the Lehighton and Williamsport areas. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts is asked to contact the Carbon County Sheriff's Office at 570-325-0000. 2821. Members of the Hazelton Art League gathered on Thursday evening for the Celebrate Big for the Arts fundraiser at the Hayden Family Center. The event is the primary annual fundraiser for the Art League, which they have been hosting since 2021. Various works of art were displayed by local artists in the main gallery, and food and cocktails were prepared for guests to enjoy. The evening also included live music from Tommy Molinaro. Fundraisers like Celebrate Big allow the Art League to continue offering classes, art exhibitions, and events that enrich the Hazelton community. Anyone interested in becoming a member of the Art League or making a donation can visit hazeltonartleague.org for more information. The Hazelton City Police Department is looking to give away over 200 dresses from their prom dress drive. Over 300 dresses were collected in total, and many of them were brand new. Several bags and pairs of shoes were also donated. Anyone interested in receiving a prom dress is asked to contact Public Information Officer Jessica Sirkin at jsirkin@hazeltonpd.org. The Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts is bringing their production of Jesus Christ Superstar to the stage this weekend. Jesus Christ Superstar is a classic rock opera featuring music from Andrew Lloyd Webber. The story follows Jesus in the final days leading up to his crucifixion and focuses on the personal conflicts between Jesus, his disciples, the people of Israel, and the leaders of Rome. Artistic director Joel Colombo Whitner says the PTPA's production is set in the modern era and asks the question, what would happen if Jesus showed up today in the United States? Opening night for the show is Friday, March 22nd at 7 p.m. The show will also run on Saturday, March 23rd at 7 p.m. and on Sunday, March 24th at 3 p.m., as well as at 7 p.m. on Friday, April 5th, 7 p.m. on Saturday, April 6th, and 3 p.m. on Sunday, April 7th. Reserved seating is available through their website at ptpashows.org. Tickets can also be purchased at the PTPA box office beginning an hour before each performance. Coming up on Mountaintops News Choice, Ryan Prosick talks local baseball on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, our furry friends are back on Pets of the Week. Then we check in with State Representative Dane Watrow on Watrow's weekly update. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Feel Good Friday. I'm here with Dr. John. Dr. John, pleasure as always.
Ryan, it's always a joy to see you. Thank you.
Always a joy to see you as well. And it's a joy to see the sun. So tell us about the importance of getting some sunlight in your day.
You know, psychologically, they've done studies, Ryan. Our brain needs to get sunshine, but on a chemical level, vitamin D, we know, comes from sun. My patients who lack vitamin D, they're all taking it now in tablet form. I still think there's no substitute for what God has made. So nothing like sunshine. But now remember, dermatologists watching the show are going to say, wait a second, what about skin cancer? So again, don't burn, use sunscreen, but I personally have a darker skin, so you're fairer skin than I am. So I would say use more sunscreen from 11, they say, a.m. till 2 p.m. The hardest part of the day when I go golfing, I wear a hat. So sun is awesome, get your vitamin, get outside in the sunshine, but don't burn your skin, don't get skin cancer.
Yep, always important to stay safe above all else. But I'd like to thank Dr. John for joining us on this Feel Good Friday, and we'll see you next time.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazelton, 570-454-7229. Cheers is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Hi folks, this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, Heather's going to share her story of why she thinks chiropractic care is great for life to maintain the power in the body.
Welcome back to a Friday edition of Let's Talk Sports, and the weather is officially getting warmer, so you know what that means. Baseball is back, and we have some local action to recap for you. Nativity was looking for a bounce-back victory, and boy did they get one over Lincoln Leadership to the tune of 14 runs as they captured a 14-1 victory, and they scored those runs on 11 hits. And we're going to switch to softball real quick. We're going to stick with Nativity. Their softball team also captured a victory, scoring 18 runs in their shutout over Lincoln Leadership. And it goes to note that they scored 17 of those runs in the first inning. Lincoln Leadership committed 6 errors in the first inning to help some of those runs cross the plate. The Nativity baseball and softball teams have traveled to Executive Education Academy Charter School for their games today, and softball may have a high-scoring game on their hands, as Executive Education's last game saw 36 total runs against Weatherly. Weatherly won 26-10, so look for potential fireworks in the recap of that matchup. And going back to baseball, we have Tamaqua and Marion. They had a highly contested game, and that's when Tamaqua kind of started to gather momentum late and started to pull away with 4 runs in their last 2 innings. This game almost ended up seeing as many runs as hits, with it ending with 6 runs to 7 hits. Baseball and softball seasons are freshly underway as they are very early on in their seasons, along, like what I said, the weather getting warmer and us gaining an extra hour of sunlight. We lost an hour of sleep, but the hour of sun more than makes up for it almost 2 weeks ago, which, you know what that means? Spring sports are either starting up or hitting their stride. We have baseball and softball, like I mentioned. We also have tennis, track and field, volleyball, and lacrosse. A lot of exciting stuff going on in local sports, and we look forward to bringing you the latest in local sports right here on WYLN. This has been it for a Friday edition of Let's Talk Sports, and we will see you right back here on Monday. Have a good one.
There's no time like the present to adopt a pet, and the SPCA of Luzerne County has more breeds, shapes, and sizes of furry friends for you to check out this week. Everyone say hello to Oliver. Meet Oliver. He's a handsome boy who came in as a stray. Oliver enjoys basking in the sun and playing with his squeaky toys. He would need to be dog and cat tested, but he has a friendly demeanor with everyone he meets. Next up, meet Lou. Lou is a lovely fellow who's approximately 6 years old. This guy wants to make it his business to be your new best bud. Call 570-825-4111 to come on down and check out these featured pets and more. You may just meet your new best friend and give them a well-deserved forever home.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Hello, I'm Wyln historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on Wyln TV 35.
Hello, welcome to Whiteshow's Weekly Update. I'm Preston Endress, and I'm here with my friend and representative of state, Jane Whiteshow. How are you today?
I'm doing very good. Once again, thank you for having me, and thank you to WYLN.
Yes. And so you mentioned before this interview that you went somewhere this morning, did you?
Yeah, I just spent some time with our constituents up at the Laurel Mall. The Chamber hosted a job fair event, and the people up there looking for jobs, wanting to get back to work, after the whole COVID thing. Thank God that's over, and people is appearing, they want to get back to work, strong, ready. A lot of good businesses out there. I've seen so many good opportunities for our constituents right here in the district. I also had a table set up there, letting the people know what we can help with, from birth certificates to any state-related issues, driver's licenses, license plates, vehicle registrations, LIHEAP, when you think about a state-related issue, I always say, come see me. Let me see if I could be of any help. So many constituents came by our table today and passed out a lot of driver's education books, believe it or not. So that was a good sign as well.
Well, that's very considerate, and I surely do hope that there is definitely a decrease in unemployment. People need jobs.
Oh yeah, people need jobs. People need to get to work. I always say able bodies should be in the workforce. If you're able to work, I'm not saying to get that 70-year-old person out to work. I'm not saying that, but if you're able to work, you get out there and you go to work. And then we need to take care of our people that are retired now and make sure the system is working for them that gave so much to our Commonwealth in the Pennsylvania here. Now it's time for them to relax and get those able bodies that are our age, I should say my age and your age, you're much younger, out there and working in the workforce so we could take care of our seniors who gave so much to our community.
Yeah. I guess March has been quite eventful, and we're slowly approaching the end of the month, and I look forward to hopefully warmer weather in April. But before March ends, the date March 25th, I cannot recall anything going on. Now, would you happen to be aware of anything happening on that day?
Yeah. So yesterday, I had the honor to introduce a House resolution to honor and make March 25th Pennsylvania Day to honor our Medal of Honor recipients. There are so many Medal of Honor recipients that come right from the Commonwealth here in the state of Pennsylvania. So I introduced this resolution, and I'm very thankful that our committee chair, Chairman Gillen, and the majority chair brought it up for a vote. I spoke on it yesterday in committee, and it passed unanimously. And I just got a phone call today that it's looking like on Monday there's going to be a potential suspension of the rules. So I'm hoping, I'll knock on wood, that they're going to go ahead and bring up my resolution for a full body vote of the House of Representatives. And if it passes, we're going to go ahead and name March 25th Medal of Honor Day here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So it was a very humbling experience for me yesterday, and the reason why is because I got to shake the hand of a Vietnam veteran who is a Medal of Honor recipient. And to hear his story and what he did for you, for me, and to protect his platoon and company in Vietnam was amazing. And he was just so thankful to be in the house, the people's house, and I was just thankful to shake a man's hand like that. So we owe a lot of gratitude to people who serve, who put on the uniform, but somebody of that caliber to receive that award says a lot. So I'm hoping and I'm praying that Monday, when we go back to session, that the House will agree to suspend the rules so we could go ahead and get this resolution passed and make Monday the day to honor our Medal of Honor recipients.
I'm all for that, and you got my vote on that. I see, especially for ones who definitely served our country well. Let's see, bless my grandfather who was in the Navy. He, everyone who has done their part in the wars and stuff. Yes, they definitely deserve a day like that.
Yes, they do, and that's the highest award you could receive. So I'll be paying close attention to our calendar, and hopefully it'll make its way on the calendar for that House resolution.
And so with that out of the way, are you also aware of the Unico Easter event coming up soon?
Oh, yeah, actually, Unico just had it. It was last week, and I attended that, but there's so many other events going on, and I'll definitely be there with the Easter Bunny with the kids. That's part of one of the greatest things I love to do is just be out there with the constituents and be with the kids within the community and let them know that we're here to support them as well. I'm big on always passing out coloring books and activity books. That's what I like to do. That's the Easter Bunny and me coming out. So with the little kiddos that are running around, I always like to give them a little something, if it's a coloring book or some type of activity book. But Unico, great event this past weekend. The kids, they had to have a couple hundred kids, I'm sure. It was just non-stop flow coming in. Hazel Township hosted them in their building, in the Commons building there. So thanks to Hazel Township and everything that they do as well. Hazelton's coming up for their Easter event. So many other ones. I'll be running around all over the place. But we have a good community, and I'm happy to be the representative right here in the Hazelton area, down to Schuylkill County, Monterey City, Shenandoah, Ringtown. I always say I have the best district in the Commonwealth, in the House of Representatives, just because of what this community does. What Shenandoah does, what Monterey City does, what the greater Hazelton area does is just, I don't hear it much from other communities surrounding us. So a big shout out to the 116th here that I get to represent.
Well, it's great that you think that, and yeah, especially if you get to see the happiness of children and yeah, especially when using holidays like Easter, it's great. It's great stuff. Seeing the smiles of all faces in the world. Or at least in a 40-mile radius.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say we covered some good stuff, and I'm still looking forward to more anyway. So I guess that'll do for Watch Us Weekly Update. I guess we'll see you next time.
And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our YouTube, Facebook, or at our website at wylntv.com. Stay with us for a look at the weather.
You're watching WYLN TV 35,